Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel again. I am just cranking out some videos today, so bear with me. I've got my little holiday, let's get my hair out of the way here, my little holiday t-shirt here, and this is really funny. Your gift is in the litter box. Look at that. Is that hilarious or what? I just had to have that. I think I got that at Five Below. Yeah, Five Below. If that's a shop that's near us, it's like everything is like $5 and below. There's like t-shirts and things like that, knickknacks that you can see. And I just saw this and I like giggled. I had to have it. It's like such a elevation in mood for me, you know. So in this video, I am going to be addressing something that is I think at our age group in the mature beauty community, there's a lot of things that you can do to make your hair thicker, to make it healthier, to bring some life back into it. There's a lot of products out there on the market that claim X, Y, and Z. And I wanted to address, because I think it's been a long time since I talked about my hair, the condition it's in, and what I use as far as natural supplements. And I'm just focusing on the natural supplements today. I'm not focusing on any particular shampoo or any particular product that you would put on your hair. I think most of you know that I periodically use Nizoral shampoo, and I've just studied that there's a chemical in there, and right now the name escapes me because I didn't really research it, so forgive me for that. But it's a special substance that's in Nizoral shampoo that actually helps to kill some sort of bacteria or fungus that naturally grows on our scalp and then prohibits the hair follicles from rejuvenating and growing and all of that. And I will put a link to my videos in the past about talking about Nizoral shampoo and how I use it and all of that, so you guys can get that information below. So I'm not going to leave you out in the cold. I usually link things below, but I wanted to talk today about actual vitamins and supplements and things that I take. And this is not sponsored. I am not a doctor or a medical clinician in any way. These are just what I am taking, what I think have worked for me, or at least I have seen it to be productive for my hair. You might be different. Obviously, if you are experiencing a tremendous amount of shedding, your hair is falling out, there are different medical issues, and obviously you would seek medical attention for that. So don't take this as gospel. Don't run out and buy all kinds of things to try to alleviate something that is a legitimate, medical issue. I am talking about just how to get the best out of your hair at the age you are in, how to be as healthy as possible while, with your hair. And I'm looking at my, all my supplements down here that I'll be talking about. And just being the best that we can be, okay? And if there's anything medically that you need to do, if you have, what is that medical condition? Alopecia, I think it's called. There are certain things that nothing on this earth as far as supplements are going to be enough for you. These are something that are serious medical conditions that you need to talk to a doctor and a medical advisor about it. So that's my disclaimer. Just take these as not advice, but just things that you could have around the house. Maybe if you want to pick up an extra bottle of X, Y, and Z to try it out for a few months, be my guest and leave a comment below and let me know how it's working out. And I do want to caution you that this is not something that you take and in a week or two, boom, you're going to see tremendous results. All your gray is going to go away. Your white hair will turn dark. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to have a lush, full hair from being, very thin on top. These are not miracle workers. These are not remedies that are going to be like, oh my God, you know, I took it for 5 days and look at this. There is no such thing. Okay. There is no such thing as a miracle worker. But I have personally been trying some of these supplements, and I am going to read you each of these supplements that I try. I've got my little cheat sheet here on the side, and I'm going to read it to you as to what they do and what they benefit as far as your skin and hair. And some of these are interchangeable. They work for hair, but they also work for your skin, and they are very beneficial and very healthy for clear skin, youthful looking skin, all of these. So it's not just for, you know, your hair. There are a lot of supplements out there over the counter that are marketed to beautiful hair, skin, nails. They're actually all three in the same, you know, bottle, so to speak. And there is some truth to that, because you know, helping with your skin will also help with optimizing vitamins for your hair and for your nails. They do kind of go hand in hand. Some of them are more strong in one aspect. So one vitamin will be more strong for your nails. The other vitamin might be more strong for your hair or skin. But all in all, if you start taking these in combination, or, you know, or if you just don't want to buy every single bottle that I'm going to be showing you, if you just want a good, you know, all around multivitamin, let's just say, for your hair, skin, and nails, there's plenty out there. I know Target has them. I know Walmart has them. You just have to kind of hunt around and, you know, read labels and see reviews online and see if other people have had success using those brands. And I'm not endorsing any specific brands. I don't even really know of any in particular. I haven't researched that. I'm just going to go through what I use, and this is my hair. Again, I have had some coloring put in it. As you can see, there is some red highlights in it, and as it grows out, you can see the blonde where I've missed, because I've been doing my own hair at home since the sickness thing going on. I don't want to say the words because, you know, YouTube kind of demonetizes you for saying it. But I've been trying to avoid going to a hair salon for the past year. That is the reason my hair is so long, first of all. And that is the reason why I'm inept in putting, you know, just the over-the-counter hair dyes in my hair. And I do that just because I do like a little red shimmer or red highlights in my hair. I do have a lot of red tonnage in my hair, but as you can see, there is major areas of, you know, blonde that are coming out here, as you can see, that I've kind of missed because I'm inept at it, or it's kind of washed out. And then these are my roots growing in. As you can see, it's a little bit darker, and it's a little more on that I call a dishwater blonde. It's just a nondescript, almost like an ash blonde. In my younger days, when I was younger, it was more of a golden blonde, or what my grandmother would call a wheat blonde. But you know, a medium blonde, never like a towhead or a very, very light blonde. I never had those genes, but I did have the blonder hairs coming in, and these are blonde. Now, there might be some streaks of silver, you know, at my age, you're going to have that, but you know, it's not radical. So I would say about this much has been growing in as far as me not touching it up. So I wanted to disclose all that this is my natural hair for the most part. You know, I don't have any extensions in my hair. I don't have anything clipped into it. I have a little barrette on the top here just to keep my hair out of my face. And I wear my hair usually in a long ponytail at work, or in a bun, or like this. I don't have a lot of styles to work with. When you have very long hair, you just basically either braid it or put it in a ponytail or a bun. Yeah, just like, I just want to get it out of my face. That's about it. That's half the reason I don't go so short on my hair, is because I do not like hair in my face, especially when I bend down, and then I'm always fiddling with it. It drives me crazy, and I have to put my hair back in a barrette or something because it'll just drive me crazy. All right, so enough about my hair. That's the disclosure. So I wanted to go and tell you guys about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supplements that I use, and we'll go through in no particular order. And I've got my cheat sheet here. So the first one I want to show you guys that I bought, and I've been using this for over 6 months. I would say over 6 months. And I didn't really see anything going on for about 2 months. Let's just say 2.5 months. And why did I buy it, Maria, to begin with? I did see it on YouTube, and I think it was for multiple health benefits. I think it was, one was youthful skin and all of that. It was one of these skincare doctors that was on YouTube that was touting it, but it also has benefits for hair. So this is K2 with MK-7 in it. It's a complex. It's also got D3 in it, which we will discuss. So this is one of these ones that is kind of like a combo. And it's about 5,000 IUs. Not about, that's what it says on there. Duh. Okay. And again, I'm not touting this brand. This is just one of the bottles I saw on Amazon that I kind of thought it was pretty good. You can get these on VitaCost also. You can get it on, various vitamin online retailers. So yeah, it's readily available. So vitamin K, what does it do? Vitamin K helps in the regeneration of hair strands, which can not only help hair grow faster and thus thicker, but also naturally reverse balding. Take that with a grain of salt. If you're a bald, this is not a miracle worker. Okay. Vitamin K2, to be specific, is crucial to preventing scalp calcification, which is when calcium builds on the scalp and prevents hair growth. So that is supposedly the overall what this thing does. All right. I don't know. I couldn't tell you medically as far as calcification or this and that, the other thing, but I have noticed while taking this that my hair is really thicker, healthier looking. I don't have any bald spots that I can think of, that I see. And I do pull my hair back a lot. So they do tell you that if you pull your hair back a lot and you wear a lot of ponytails, there could be some breakage around, the front end of your hair, and it could start thinning out because your hair is being pulled excessively. I try not to pull it very tightly. I try to have a little give when I pull my hair back. You shouldn't really put, rubber bands in it. Just do, like scrunchies are really good. They don't pull the hair as much. So, yes, been using this for over 6 months now. Do I like it? Absolutely. Will I keep using it? Absolutely. I do see the benefits of this. So I'm going to put this down. And again, there's various costs and stuff. I'm not going to go through some of the costs because you can get these readily anywhere. Online, you can get the best deals. So search around where you can. They won't break the bank. These are nothing that are, $40, $50 a bottle. It's not any of that. Okay. The next thing I want to show you guys is Biotin, and that's this one. This is through the VitaCost, online VitaCost store. It's just their generic brand. It's their everyday essentials, Biotin. It's got 120 capsules. And I didn't bring my specs down, but it's 5,000 micrograms, which is like 16,000% of the daily stuff. I mean, it's very high. So I take this, one daily, of course, for breakfast. And I've, had a lot of really good research as far as me looking it up on YouTube and reading online. Biotin is a very big essential benefit to your hair. It's like a building block for your hair, for your follicles, for everything. There's a lot of great benefits for biotin. If you want your hair to stop breaking, if you want your hair to start thickening up, biotin is what you need. Now, I don't really believe in like biotin shampoo or anything. I haven't bought any of that. I can't attest to any of that. If you want to try biotin shampoo that's fortified with biotin, go ahead. Maybe topically it's okay. I personally don't think, I don't use anything specific like that, but intake, as far as intake for supplementation, yes. And what does biotin do? There was a question posted online that I looked at. It says, does biotin reverse gray hair? Biotin has many benefits. It triggers hair growth, it treats hair loss related disorders, and it thickens and strengthens the hair. One of the favorite beneficial effects of biotin is that it can reverse premature graying of hair. Is this why I am not going, you know, completely gray and white at this point? I don't know, but I have used biotin now for a number of years, at least 2 to 3 years. I have incorporated biotin, you know, just strictly taking it every day with my daily multiple vitamins. I think it's one of the reasons I don't have, you know, white hair. Again, I'm still gonna have some silver streaks. I mean, you know, we're talking mature woman here, okay? You know, close to not at retirement age, but you know, I'm thinking of it. It's getting in there. It's gonna approach that decade. So you know, I'm not a spring chicken. So for me to have hair like this at my age is like, it's unusual. Let's just say that. It's unusual. So again, biotin, it's very cheap, maybe $8, $6. You can go hunting around for it. I would really highly recommend that you pick it up. Again, it's not going to be a miracle worker. You're not going to see changes in your hair overnight. Give it a couple of months. Just keep taking it. I've been taking it for a number of years, like I said, and it, you know, it's what I like. All right. B12 and B6. Now, I didn't bring down my B6, but I've got my B12 here. And B12 I use for a number of reasons. It's a great energy booster. It just gets me up and going in the morning. There's a number of benefits. It's an energy metabolism. It's timed release. It's the one I got is time release. It's great for your nervous system too. It just kind of like calms you down. You don't get all irritated. It helps with, you know, anxiousness or anxiety. Not that, you know, medically, if you need to have any medical prescriptions for anxiety, this is not going to take its place, but it does benefit you to have the right, you know, vitamins. And let me see, B6 and B12, I'm going to read you this in unison because these are kind of like go hand in hand. And certainly you can buy a B complex. Now what I would suggest is actually to get all your B vitamins, get a B complex supplement. Go out there, search online. It's not that expensive. Go get your B complex. That's the easiest thing to do. All right, B6 and B12 are two of the complex B vitamins that aid in healthy skin and hair. This is one of those vitamins where it does multiple things. It'll do things for your skin. It'll do things for your hair. And it may restore hair to its original color following an illness or deficiency. Now, again, if you have a B vitamin deficiency of some sort, if you're not getting enough of it in your everyday life, your food, your nutrients, things like that, picking this up will help you probably not get gray, you know, prematurely because of some lack of vitamins or something lacking in your diet. It's not a miracle worker, okay? And then it says para-amino benzoic acid, PABA, and pantothenic acid are part of the family of B complex vitamins. If you see that around separately, maybe you can go get some. I think Paba does, there is a supplement, you know, that you can pick up aside from that. But if you do find a good B complex bottle through Vitacost, through Walmart, through Target, anywhere, just pick it up. It is sufficient. It is sufficient. Keep it on hand. Start using it. It'll, you know, probably take you a few months again to be on it, but you know, it'll help you. It'll definitely help you. Now, D3, I need to do some more research, and let me see if I can bring something up really quickly for D3 and hair. So let me just type that in here, D3 and hair growth. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, so it says vitamin D affects the health of many parts of the body, including the skin and hair. Vitamin D plays a role in the creation of new hair follicles. Hair follicles are the tiny pores from which, you know, new hair grows. Okay. And it helps maintain thickness and prevent existing hair from falling out prematurely. So obviously, if you have a vitamin D deficiency, you know, you might be shedding a lot. You might have hair loss. Vitamin D is something that comes in the sun. You go outside, you get sun. Now, in the old days, when our ancestors were out in the fields and out in the sun and working and doing a lot of, you know, plowing and herding and blah, 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 they did not spend a lot of time indoors unless it was, you know, the winter time and things like that. But during the summer and spring and fall, our ancestors were outdoor people. That's how we survived. We were hunters and gatherers, and we got plenty of vitamin D and sun and all of that. Those are my theory is that, you know, the more you're spending in this modern environment of being indoors and not having natural outdoor, you know, rays of sun hitting you, you have to supplement in some ways, and one of the ways is obviously to take D3 or, you know, your vitamin D supplements, and also calcium too. Part of that D process kind of creates and turns things into calcium, and good for our bones and all of that. So if you can get some sun, I'm a big proponent of that. I know you should have your sunblock and you should have your sunscreen and all that for skincare and skin cancer and protection like that. But I always say, you know, God blessed us with creating the sun, and we humans are here for millions and millions of years. So we survived with having sun out there, and, you know, we're hardy creatures, and I think that the sun is something that is a positive thing. It builds your it builds up your attitude, your positivity. All right, getting back to the vitamin D deficiency and all of that, and the reasons you should take vitamin D. I did, in the meantime, download a couple of you know, sentences of information for vitamin D, so I'm going to read that to you again, and that way you guys have a better you know, feel for what vitamin D does for you as far as your hair is concerned. All right, vitamin D deficiency has been linked to alopecia, the autoimmune condition that causes bald patches on the scalp and other areas of the body. Both men and women can experience alopecia. Another study, trusted source, found that women 18 to 45 years old who experienced alopecia or other types of hair loss had low levels of vitamin D. So apparently there is a connection between that, you know, autoimmune disease and a low resource of vitamin D in your body. Reasons for insufficient vitamin D levels include spending more time indoors, wearing a lot of sunscreen, and not eating foods packed with the nutrient. So too much of a good thing could be, you know, putting the sunscreen on all over and then not having a chance for the vitamin D to get into your system. Now, old school, all right, real old school. My grandmother and my mother always, you know, they were weary of a lot of sun, but My grandmother and my mother always said 15 minutes in the sun, get your daily sun in, 15 minutes here and there is very beneficial for us, for our health. And I think she just got that from her, you know, old world, old school doctors that used to say that. Get outdoors, get fresh air, walk, get sunlight, that kind of thing. So yeah, a little is good for you. Obviously baking in the sun for hours and hours is not good for you. You know, everything in moderation. That is one of my sayings that I always say, everything in moderation. All right, so this is the D3 that I use. It's just a Walgreens brand, nothing spectacular, nothing special. You can get this anywhere and everywhere. So go get yourself some vitamin D, do your hair a favor, and go get yourself some vitamin D. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is vitamin C. And again, I just I don't know where my vitamin C bottle is. I think I just ran out. But what I do have as a backup, and I'll show you well, wrong side, Maria. This side here is from Whole Foods. It's the 365 brand that they have and they carry, but you can get this anywhere. It's vitamin C, comes in these packets, and you can put it in your water. So I've just done a video about my wonderful new Brita water bottle that I have that I love. This is something that you can put into the water bottle and just, you know, mix it up with your water on a daily basis and suck it down and get your vitamin C in. This is 1,000 milligrams. So this is, you know, 1,000 milligrams. It has 24 nutrients with 7 B vitamins. So actually this has B vitamins in it as well, and antioxidants and electrolytes. So really, really a fabulous little thing to keep on hand here. And it's portable. You can slip it in your backpack, your purse, your whatever, pocket even. It's small enough to carry in your pocket, and you just basically rip it open, put it in a cup of water, and there you go. You have your daily, you know, vitamin C intake. And vitamin C, again, is really good for overall health, immunity, boosting your health, boosting your immunity, you know, keeping you from being sick and worn down and all of that. It has a lot of benefits with your hair as far as overall health, okay? And, you know, it's not going to do anything specific, but it is going to be a well-rounded vitamin that you can have. And it's one of the vitamins that you should keep on hand all the time and, you know, just have in your resources, okay? So those are the ones that I wanted to talk about. I hope this has been helpful for you. Sorry again for the Yorkie interruption. I know it's crazy around here. Just let me be honest with you. Lately it has been crazy around here. But for me to sit down and film, at least I'm doing that, guys. So bear with me. I'm doing that. So if you have any questions, leave your comments below. I will do my best to research and answer them and reply to you. I will put some links below to like the Nizoral shampoo and anything else that I have to do with hair. So if you want to check out those videos, they'll be in the description box below. So go ahead and check those out. And I hope you come back and have a great holiday season. I can't wait to spend more time with you guys. And as I have time over the holidays, and I know I'll be running around and doing a lot of things, but I am going to try my best to sit down and put together as many videos as I can for you guys, okay? I love you guys. Keep well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys.